Good morning, citizens of Earth. How's it going? I stole that line from Phil Siegel, of course, but if you don't know Phil, he is Spruverse over on the YouTubes, and he is wonderful. Definitely love that guy. He does some amazing builds, and it was good to see kind of some of the stuff he did at Wonderfest and branched out and talked to a few different people on the HLI community as well as many others. So, anyways, that's just me rambling. How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday. It is Monday, of course, and this is another Monday Coffee with Kalan. I've already had my coffee. I went down to the fire hall and had it with all the retirees and the old guys and the chiefs. So I'm not going to be drinking coffee with you, but I do have some water. Got a few things to go over. This will be a short live stream, Chris. Yes, it will. And the reason for that is I'll show you guys in a little bit, but I have some, as Chris calls them, garage projects to work on. But yeah, I actually have a couple of things I need to finish today, some other one-to-one scale projects that I'm working on, but I will kind of show you what's been going on behind me here on the messiest workbench probably on the internet. There is not a horizontal surface in this hobby room that doesn't have stuff on it, and it's driving me insane, guys. I need to take some time, probably a day or three, because it might take that much to clean this entire room and dust it and clean everything, reorganize. We are moving some stuff around, adding a few things and getting that sofa out of here finally, because we have some furniture that we're going to be bringing down from Seattle. So my aunt is and dad are giving me a bunch of stuff. So anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. You guys don't care about all that. You're here to talk about models. But yeah, so just real quick, I'll pop into chat and see all who is here. And we have Bob Bruce. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Good to see you, Bob. Thanks for popping in. Hope everything is going well in your neck of the world. And we also have Bob to blame for this right here. I blame Kalan. Now, hashtag I blame Kalan is a thing now. So I'm going to start using it in all of my posts. So should be starting to see that hashtag pop around a bit. I did post a few updates and things on Facebook. As most of you know, I hate Facebook. I don't like going on there unless I have to. But it's kind of a necessity to get the word out that you're posting stuff. So I've been posting a few other things back on the Facebook. Not so much on Twitter. I need to start doing that again. I will never go over to TikTok, so don't look for me there. Let's see. We've got a ton of people in here. RE Trek Models, how's it going? Good to see you. And John Paul, hi all. That's loud. Sorry. I apologize if you have headphones in. Hello, what's happening? Paul D. Tommaso is in the house. 6 p.m. here. Says RE Trek Model Studios. I've just cracked a beer. Nice. It's that time. I think, let's see, for Dirk, it's about, 2 or 3? He's probably already, or wait, no. 1 or 2. He's probably cracked a beer already. Boo. What are you booing, Dirk? Double boo. I missed something. But I also talk like crazy, so I don't know what I just said at the very beginning of the show until I go back and watch it, which rarely actually happens. So I apologize to you guys. Dark Soldier's in the house. Run DMC. Is that your new logo? That's funny. It might be something different, but let's see here. We've got John Paul saying, did you ever go down to that guy to get the kits? I did not, because of my back surgery and all that and everything else. I wasn't able to do that. In fact, I kind of lost contact with the guy, John. So but that never stops me from buying other kits. And I have picked up some of Chris Cortell's kits, and I showed those on last week's live stream. So some really cool kits that I'm very excited about. Dirk was saying for someone that hates Facebook, you sure post and talk about it a lot. Oh, are you booing Facebook? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Facebook sucks. I do not like Facebook. If you want to join anything that's worth your time, join the Hobby Link International community. I mean, that's where I spend more time on the Hobby Link International forum, the community forum, than I do anywhere else. Just because there's all kinds of good tips and tricks there, and you don't have to deal with all the other, um, excuse my language, but BS that comes along with Facebook and all that, and all the the crazy haters out there. So we gotta love them haters. Yeah. Anyways, where's your Monday shirt? I, I, it's it's right here. I actually had that on this morning when I went to get coffee, and then just for Chris and Dirk, I was like, you know what? I will change my shirt because they see the same Monday shirt every week. So it's not the same without the shirt. Sorry, but yeah, you got to deal with the YFD shirt today. So speaking of the fire department, so the my I'm not fully cleared to go back to work, but because my physical therapy is progressing the way it is, um, there are some things I'd like to be able to do, and the I don't know, just pray for me and keep your fingers crossed that the HR with the city will let me do some stuff, like even just being a driver operator on an engine, or anything, something where or just responding to certain medical calls, because I'd like to kind of slowly start getting back into things and getting into a routine. And as far as going back to work, we'll kind of see how things pan out. During right now, that I'm just not allowed to do anything super repetitive, and my normal job does that a lot. I mean, that's basically you're constantly doing the same thing over and over again, or bending and twisting, and so that kind of makes things difficult with that. Holy crap! It jumped like crazy. Jerk was saying it was a boo to get your attention, not that you did anything wrong yet. Run DMB. DNB. Thanks. I'll have to look that up. Paul was saying, haven't had a beer or alcohol in general for several years now. Yeah, I don't drink hardly at all anymore. Like rarely, maybe the occasional like family get together, I will. But yeah, it's just I'm not interested anymore. You know, uh, you're Dirk was saying you're something of uniform. I know. Well, that is my favorite one actually, because I have several of those. I have two of those shirts in that color, and then two in white, and they are my favorite shirts. And there's a reason for that, because they are snap buttons, and so if you ever get them caught on anything, like doing my normal job at the school, you might get it caught on something and you'll rip a button off, and then you got to find the button or find a new button and sew it back on. Well, these just pop off. They just snap because they're snap style. And I really like that. So, and if I go on a fire call, I just literally just pull off my shirt and throw on my jacket and we're good to go. So, um, Facebook's got all the basement warriors hanging out pretty much. Yep. Very true. Um, Oh, Dark hasn't been on. I didn't know that. I didn't know you haven't been on Facebook in 6 years. That's awesome. There's a lot of people in the community that have completely just gotten off Facebook altogether. Um, just because it's kind of it's not the best place to be sometimes. So, anyways, who are you kidding? HLI Discord is full of bull, or at least some of the members are. Yeah, like those that don't actually build anything anymore, like myself. Now I'm actually trying to. Oh yeah, a BFD shirt. No, YFD, Yreka Fire Department. All depends on the Facebook group you're in. That's true. And I'm in a few that are great. I actually I don't have Facebook pulled up, but I just joined a new group that I saw Kenny from Hobby Link International and a few other people were members of, and I can't remember the name of it. Really simple name, like Scale Models or something like that. And so Kenny seems to be the only one really posting there. So we'll see. I might post a few different things, and we'll see how that group grows. All depends on the Facebook group. Yeah. Chris, hey, full of bull remark. Yes, Dirk, we know. Oh, going to go climb a pole. I shall return. Have fun, Kenny. Be safe at work, and don't hurt yourself again. Um, and, and Chris saying, Dirk, I was talking about Bob. Oh boy, tis I, King Bob, the guy that I think you currently have the most completed models this year. You are out of uniform, is what Dirk was saying. Yes, I am. Uh, oh boy. Sometimes chat. Afternoon, all Munchkin modeling man is in the house. Good to see you. How are you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. So, quickly, because I do have a lot of stuff to do today, actually, and you'll see that here momentarily. Let me figure out how to exit full screen here, if I can. Go away. It does not. Don't delete it. Exit full screen. There we go. And then I can close. This is the lovely I Blame Kalan that Bob did up for me. So gotta love it. But this is what I'm going to be working on today. So this is one I've already completed, and we presented this to one of our retired firefighters who had 25 years of service on the department. And these axes took 20 plus weeks or so to get in, because I guess there's not a lot of foundries doing work, or it's hard to get foundries to do the molds. And these molds are actually, so a company, where'd it go? Wrong way. So a company actually has our patch, and it's Liberty Artworks, and we sent this to them years ago because we've had several of these axe heads made. And what they do is they send it to a foundry, and then the foundry stamps it, and then these are brass heads, and then you can have them for an extra cost. You can have them dipped and chromed. But my job is to basically make sure, just to take the load off our chief and all that, to do a lot of um, like event planning type things for different stuff that we have going on, as well as making sure that all of our honorary stuff is taken care of, like for our retired firefighters, as well as our plaques for current firefighters, and stuff like that. So, and also we do pictures and things. So that's kind of what I do on the side, just for fun. And these boxes were, so originally we weren't going to have felt in them, but I don't know what happened. So I have to put all of this together and all that, and make these, and really, really nice in the end. So this is basically what we've decided to go with. It used to just be a mahogany backboard, and I thought those looked a lot nicer. And then I have these plaques made, and then I install them in the case as well. And so this one's complete. I have 3 more to make for 3 other retirees, and I think Rick had the longest term of service. We do have a current firefighter, the one that gave me all the model kits, Carl. When he retires, he'll have over almost, I think, 38 years in the fire department as a volunteer firefighter. So pretty cool. This is what I've been working on at the workbench. We have the M4A3 Sherman by Tamiya, doing some little painting here and there on these little guys. It doesn't look like this anymore because I've done some more painting on it last night. I got quite a bit. I'm trying to get it ready for clear coat. That's probably not going to happen today, now that I have to work on the axes. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe tonight I'll spend some more time painting it. I did post. Oh yeah, this was the empty box. Sorry, that was kind of a joke. So this is the current state of affairs in the paint booth. So I have turned my workbench into a makeshift airbrush booth, but I've also mostly been hand painting, doing a lot of hand brushing on these. And I got these new paint brushes, Marta Kalinsky. I'll probably get banned from the internet for not knowing who Marta Kalinsky is, but they're the ammo brushes. Chris K recommended them, and they are really awesome, really nice, fine tipped, and they work really well. They hold the paint good, and they do a great job. But basically, this is what my workbench currently looks like: a giant mess, filled with all kinds of different bits and bobs being painted. The track is done, ready to be put together, glued, and secured. The figures are going to take forever. According to the destruction booklet, I blame you for everything, Chris. Um, the destructions, they just want you to paint. This is basically how this guy would be finished. And I don't like it because in my mind, like this area right here is a leather strap in my mind. I don't know. I don't know anything about World War II. I wasn't there. But, there's got to be um, like all of this can't be this color. Like the gun pouches, the little ammo pouches, little stuff on his belt and all that. That has to be like maybe leather or green, or I don't know. You guys tell me. But either way, it's going to get painted because I'm crazy like that. But the big thing is, I'm not going to worry about the figures right now. My main goal is to get the tank finished and put those are the different firearms, and then this was the 50 cal, I think, on the tank. I have a lot of work to do to that. They want me to paint it brown, and that doesn't make any sense. Here's more of the figures. These do have to go in the tank, so I'll probably focus a little bit more on these guys. I think those are like the tank commanders. And then we have the boxes. So here's where I'm crazy, and one of the reasons why you don't, I'll show you a bit later why you do, I'll explain why you don't see me doing videos of me hand painting a little bit later. But uh, what I did with these boxes and all of these is I've gone through, and there's probably about 10 different layers of paint on it because I go through dry brush. I do a base coat of the olive drab and then dry brush, do all this different stuff, and then detail it, and then I end up at the very end putting spray paint. Like these would have been either hand brushed or spray painted, I'm assuming, this tan color, but I made it look like wood, and then I went over it and made it look spray painted, which is probably over the top and totally unnecessary, but that's just how my process is and my brain works. And to be honest, it doesn't make it look any better. So I'm going to clear coat these and then do the panel wash in them. These, I had kind of weathered them a little bit. The fuel, I think these are fuel cans. And then, or no, here's fuel cans. I don't know what these are. To be honest, it probably says in my destruction booklet, and Chris will probably tell me in about 30 seconds. But anyways, these, I originally had them standing up, but then I realized on the model itself they're laying down, so I laid them down and then finished the bottom of them because that will be visible. And then I'll just mount them down the way they are. These backpacks, tons of paint on these, doing different layers. The spare track is now a different, it's fully finished. The spare track's all finished and ready to go. And they're barrels. There you go. Thanks, Chris. They're barrels of something. The fuel cans, I did a little bit of wear and tear on them, as well as the ammo cans. So fuel cans and ammo cans, I did a bit. There's probably pictures of them. The reason I'm doing this is it's easier to show you this on the screen from pictures than it is to try to get the camera to focus. But this is all old. These pictures are a few hours old from yesterday morning and not last night where I've done a ton more painting. So these spare tracks are all finished up, and they have the metal finish on the side, and then the center track is black. Uh, these these packs have the buckles are now painted on them, and I'm debating if I'm going to do the straps like maybe like a olive drab color. The knives are done except for I'm drawing a total blank. I know what that word is for um, this part right here. Those I need to do in brass, so I'm going to do those in brass. This is, you can't see it in this picture, but this is a silver color. And then I did the handles as wood. They wanted them black. I thought wood would look better, so I'm going to actually did some wood graining on them. And no, it's the hilt. Thank you, Chris. Gosh, I'm so dumb sometimes. It's like I know knives. I mean, come on. And then these shovels, the uh, I did the handles as wood. And then the guns have some. These are totally different now. I did some wood graining on the actual rifles on the stocks. And this guy's doing push-ups. Reason he's laying like that is I changed his gun. But again, I'm not going to worry about these figures too much because I'm going to deal with them later. Um, they're just going to be so time consuming because I really have to focus on them. These boxes really make me mad. I had plans. So these boxes are for the K rations. And I originally had plans to sand them down, clean them up, make them look really nice. But I ended up not doing that. And that's because there's a slight wood grain finish on them. You can't see it in this picture. But yeah, go away. There's a slight wood grain on all of it. And I originally had them up on their side. Well, then when I was looking at all the pictures, they're laying flat on their bottoms. So I repainted the one side of them. Don't get mad, they're just boxes. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. So, but what makes me kind of upset is I'm not happy with, like, as you can see on this one, uh there's kind of a lip, and here too, and I don't know, to me they look like crap. I just don't like them. But yeah, it's whatever. They are what they are, and I'm just gonna leave it be. They're gonna go on the kit and have at it. I mean, I can kind of hide a little bit of that maybe with some weathering, but for the most part, the main goal, and I think that is all the pictures. So uh yeah. So that was basically all I have to show you. But all right, let's get back over here. So you're mad at the the toy box. You might have some hanger issues too. Paul is saying that I have a few tank kits. One is absolutely huge, right? Yeah, this is my first tank, so it's been fun. It's been a learning experience, but I think I just need to really just focus on the tank, get the tank finished, because next week, if you guys might remember, and you need to go and place your votes for the out of the box Wednesdays first build ever. July 5th, I will be releasing the first video will probably be a live stream, or just do a quick video on it, just explaining what I'm going to be doing. And then the following Wednesday will be the actual first episode of the build. But you guys get to choose which model I will be starting with for the out of the box Wednesdays. And basically, the challenge to me is to build a complete model from start to finish. And this will be so from start to okay. The challenge to me is to build a complete model from start to finish out of the box with no extras, not going totally crazy with making it look 100% accurate, and not being finicky about little details and stuff like that, which is usually what gets me in trouble. And the goal is to maybe do a full model from start to finish in like 2 to 8 weeks, kind of like Ben Builds does on his channel. But he goes into a lot more detail and gets stuff really nice. But my goal is just to challenge myself with that, because a Sherman tank like this is the Tamiya M4A3 Sherman 75 millimeter, should not take 2 years to build. Um, it's just, I don't know. It's not that it took me that long to build it. The big thing was that how come the tree isn't in the camera? Did it walk off? It did. It's not windy today. So, but the big thing for me is I just struggle with everything's got to be 100% perfect. And the challenge is to try to get past that a little bit and get some builds out and show that you can do a really nice model straight out of the box. And that's why I actually picked a lot of Accurate Miniatures kits for that, uh, because they're not 100% accurate. They're old, but you know you can build a nice model out of the box, and you don't have to go crazy with everything. I really screwed up because there is a ship on there. I think it's the New Jersey 1/350 scale. I should have gotten some 1/700 for that. There's still time, but for the most part, I think right now the Tamiya Volkswagen Bug is winning, and the other one I don't remember. Oh, there's your tree, Dirk. um, there's only 8 parts in that kit. Oh boy. There's more than 8 parts. You saw it. You saw it sitting there. Let's see. Munchkin was saying, I have 2 I need to finish. And Bob said, everybody vote on the Volkswagen Bug. So if you haven't voted, you can vote on YouTube. I have a link or a post for I don't know how you get there. It's like in the community tab or something like that, or just post that I did, and it's a poll where you can vote. And it's kind of, that one was weird because you can only put 4 or 5 into images into that, and so I had to break it up into 4 different posts. So you can only vote on one though. So try to be honest, but vote on the one that you like, and it explains everything in that post. The other option, probably the easiest, is to head over to Hobby Link International. The link is in the description down below. Head over there to the community, and I have a poll in the forum there. I'll refresh it today so it comes to the top of the forum. And so hopefully you guys can see that. And if you haven't voted, make sure you head over and vote there. So what I'll do is I'll kind of add everything up the week of July 4th and pick the winner. And that winner will be announced on July 5th on that Wednesday. So that is the plan. Dirk was saying, I did the HLI poll, the YouTube poll, the Tinder poll, the MeWe poll, and Survey Monkey poll. Linda, hi, Mom. How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I need to get in touch with you. We will be coming up. I need to talk to Barbie and see exactly what week we're coming up there. So I'll get back to you. My phone or internet not working properly. You keep cutting out. Have a good day and hope all is going well. I admit I didn't to the Facebook poll, the Twitter poll, or the Snapchat poll. I hope that doesn't skew the results much. I have a few Bug and Jetty kits. I'm really hoping the Jetta, yeah. I like Volkswagen Jettas, but no, the Bug I thought would be cool. I was kind of hoping an airplane would win for the first one, because planes are relatively easy to not screw up. But we'll see. It's a challenge for me, and it'll be quite interesting to see how this pans out. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on here. Now The reason I'll grab one of these new Kalinsky pens. Whoever Marta Kalinsky is, I apologize. I don't know who you are, or why your name is on an Ammo by Mig paintbrush, but thank you. Uh, so this is generally why you're going to make fun of me, but this is why you will never see a video of me hand painting. Um, where are my glasses? There they are. So there's two ways that I paint, because now that I'm over 40, uh, I I am needing reading glasses, but uh, it's probably been sooner than that. But I can't sit here and look at great detail at this distance. I'll put on my readers and put them on, and I can kind of see like this is definitely a little better, and I can kind of sit here and paint, and maybe have it looking at my face like it is right now, the camera, and then you guys would just be sitting here watching me paint. But the problem is when I'm painting too, I don't really talk because I'm too focused on what I'm doing. And a lot of times I make funny faces, or I'm just really trying to get in there. And sometimes even with these, I really can't. So this is the part where my wife makes fun of me, because I'll come in and I'll look like here underneath my glasses and be be painting detail, and a lot of times holding my breath, and just like nobody wants to see that on Facebook or YouTube. So that's why you will never see me painting, hand brushing at least. I know it's torture enough that you guys have to watch me airbrush for hours on end. So, but yeah, that's kind of I have I don't even where are they? I don't even know. I have those magnifiers too somewhere around here. Uh, in a pile somewhere probably, but I do use magnifiers as well. But to be honest, I don't like the magnifiers, and that's essentially all readers are is magnifiers. So these are a lot lighter, and you know, but usually it's just easier for me to just hold it right here and paint. So, anyways, there you go. Yeah, you're right. Not pretty. Thank you. Um, oh man. Klepto much? Stealing somebody's brushes? You're right, not pretty. Um, Everybody except Bob holds their breath when they hand brush details. I don't know how Bob paints so fast, and he does beautiful work. I don't get it. I this this entire thing has been months and hours and hours and hours of painting, and I'm not even I probably am halfway there. I feel like, but I feel like I should be getting a lot more done this week, because I the hard part has been sitting and painting, and now I'm able to sit a little bit longer, so things might proceed a little bit faster. But dang, Bob, that's crazy. Yep, I'll be turning 49 and need to use the magnifying lens more now to do things. Yeah, I've actually discussed. I had a eye appointment last week, and I actually discussed with my eye doctor what are the what would be the benefit of getting LASIK to fix the farsightedness, and then I just wear readers, because I would rather just have to wear reading glasses. And he said it's possible, but I have to go up to Oregon and talk to the LASIK peoples. Uh, Munch could say it. I have to use blind man glasses. My regular glasses are super thick. And Kevin's at the house. KX4 Gaming and Models. Hello, Kalan. Hola, Kalan, and everyone. Good to see you, buddy. Bob's saying, not true. I hold my breath. I do like sometimes I have to remind myself to breathe. Bob does have a gift. He's incredible. Uh, Bob saying I'm an artist by trade. That might help a little. Okay, fair enough. And that is true. Bob's a very, very talented man. So, and if you want to see Bob's work, just head over to the Hobby Link International community, and a lot of his work is there, just absolutely stunning. Munchkin turned 51 this year, and Dirk says Bob is a gift to us all. So, all right, guys. Well, I have a ton of stuff. I gotta clear off my workbench out in the shop or the garage so that I can finish those other. I just have to finish mounting all the hardware and all that, and get the axes mounted and then the plaques mounted, and then take those down to the fire hall because we have training tonight, and Chief is going up to Oregon tomorrow, where one of our retirees lives, and would like to take the axe to him tomorrow. So I'll at least try to. I should be able to get all three of them finished because they're all mostly put together, so and stained and all that. So, anyways, thank you so much for joining me. You guys have been absolutely awesome as always in chat, and it's always a pleasure to spend a little bit of time with you guys. And if you're not familiar with HobbyLink International, head over to hobbylinkinternational.com. Check out the link in the description down below. It'll take you over to their website. There is the community tab where you can join in on the forums and see all the different builds that people have, questions. There's also a ton of resources there if you're looking for different resources for models, paint, lighting, chip, different things like that. Anything that you need model related, diorama stuff, and all kinds of fun stuff. So anyways, head over, check out the community. There is also the Discord, which is very distracting, but it's a lot of fun to chat. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. And see if I can do my outro properly. I can't even find it here. All right, guys. Thank you so much and take care.